And we're back with JohnnyC, JC from Philly. He just graduated from jump school, and you're expecting your orders, I hope?
Yes, I'm expecting to get my orders that it's going to say 173rd Airborne, Vietnam. But when I got my orders and I looked at them, it said Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland. I'm like, what the hell? Where's that? You know, I mean, okay, it's in Maryland, but what am I going to do there? Some of the guys were telling me how lucky I was, this, that, whatever, and I'm thinking I'm airborne. I don't want to go to Aberdeen Proving Grounds. So one thing led to another, and I went to Aberdeen, and lo and behold, even though I didn't want to be there, I met some really, really good people, which the majority of them were non-vets. Here, what it was is these guys were combat engineers, grunts, all different kinds of MOSs, which is your job description. And they only had X amount of months left, so they made them military policemen. They had no training as far as, so that was good, because in some situations we were in, these guys just started throwing punches. They didn't care. So, but this one particular was my first one. There was a big brawl going on. I was on the road with the sergeant. His name was Chris. I don't remember his last name. He was first of the first cab. He was a gunner, I believe, a door gunner. And one thing led to another, and I'm driving, and he's telling me, you know, go ahead, take off, let's get up there. So we get up there, and we pull up outside the place, and I jump out of the car, and I go to run in. I got my nightstick, I got it. He goes, whoa, 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 where are you going? I'm going, well, I'm going in there, Sarge. I said, you know, he said, no. He says, we sit here, we wait for them all to beat the hell out of each other, and then we go in and we clean it up along with the rest of the guys, the rest of the, you know. I went, okay. Learned a very valuable lesson down the road when I was there, because there was an incident that I knew not to do because I learned it from him. And some of the early guys, which they called cherries, that came there that didn't know, they were with the wrong guy. They ran into the EM clubs and got their asses kicked. But lo and behold, after being there for X amount of months, putting in 1049s, I got my wish, but it didn't come the way I thought. I was on road patrol, and car was coming up the main drag, and it was one of those big long stretch whatnots that have the flags on the front and all that, and he was flying, and I went after him, pulled him over. Make a long story short, I was giving the citation to the colonel, bird colonel, and he's giving me all kinds of, you know, expletives and whatnot, and I had already called an officer, because an officer has to be there to give the citation, because I'm not allowed to really have dialogue with an officer. But one of the guys who was from the NAM, who was the guy, they said he was a ranger, or he was recon or something in NAM, he wanted to beat the hell out of him. And needless to say, everything finally, at least I thought, simmered down and whatnot. But I found out that I was going to Korea. I got orders to go to Korea. And I'm thinking, oh, is this a coincidence? So I went in to see Goody, and I said, Goody, I can't go to Korea. I want to go to the NAM. He goes, yeah, I know. He said, but I don't know why the hell you want to do that. I can get you permanent station there. I said, I don't want to be here permanent. He said, well, listen, on the list, there's a guy upstairs. He's going to the NAM. He's in Signal. You go up there and you ask him if he wants to switch. I think his firstborn was named after me. I really do. But Goody did that, and the next thing I know, I got orders to go to the NAM, and needless to say, I was happy as hell.
So we're going to stop there, and then we'll come back, and you'll hear about going to the NAM. Thank you.